talk about orphans and vulnerable children. They basically are vulnerable because even if you have one parent in a resource-poor country, it means that you might not have food, and you might not have shelter, and you might not have a parent. And if the other parent has HIV infection, it is likely that they're also going to die, so that child will be left vulnerable and orphaned.
Back here at home, hundreds of the Bay Area's youngest activists are raising money this weekend for children in Africa with AIDS. About 500 children took part in Hope Walks on the UC Berkeley campus this afternoon.
There's kids in Africa, and their moms and dads are very, very sick, so we're trying to help them. I asked my grandpa, how about we do a walk for orphans and raise money for them that kids can do.
Hope Walks really came from the mind of a child. It was my granddaughter, Sophia, and she was discouraged because her mother had told her that she couldn't walk on a cancer walk to raise money for breast cancer because she wasn't old enough. And she came to me and said, "Grandpa, I want to do something for the children in Africa." So we talked about doing a walk that would be both educational for the children, because they were listening and they were recognizing the problem, but would also raise funds to help the children get health care, food, shelter, and really provide basic nurturing, the psychosocial needs and the spiritual needs of the children that were really in desperate needs.
We developed curriculum for adults and college-age students, high schoolers, middle schoolers, elementary school students, and preschoolers.
We had some really great experiences with students teaching the young kids, because they had to learn the curriculum themselves, so they were learning all about the issue of AIDS and the epidemic in Africa. They were learning how to teach young children about it. They were bonding with them. And we have so many great stories of children who, hearing this curriculum, went home to their parents and said, "We have to be a part of this. We have to raise money." So that's really where it started in a lot of ways. The families heard about it in the church, but they heard about it more importantly from their kids coming back from Sunday school. Well, I have two real hopes for Hope Walks. First is the event itself. The fact that it brings together so many generations to achieve the same goal, to raise money, to think about these issues that are so much larger than ourselves. So the intergenerational mix is a really big hope that I have. And the other hope that I have is education. You know, we raise a lot of money today, but the real impacts of this is going to be the college students and the young kids who now know about the needs in Africa. And they're going to start to make decisions in their lives, with their money, with their career, to make a difference, because it really needs it.
Lay your burden down, my friend. Bring your sadness, sorrow, and pain. Though I don't even know your name, I would walk a mile in your shoes. Hope walks, hope flies, hope dreams of a better day. Hope stays and cries, and it tries to find a way. Hope waits for the morning when the sun will shine through. Till then, I would walk 10,000 miles with you.
There's one goal. My main goal is very simple, and that is that the heart of a child would have a spark lit so that they know that they can go and help other people.
Orphaned daughter out in the sun. All God's children belong to everyone.
If the children don't learn about the needs of other children in the world, children who have much less than they do, then I think the walk will be a failure. We need to tell them and let them know that these are children with names, that they're children like themselves, who have the same hopes and the same desire as they do, but they lack much less, and many of them will not really survive unless they get our assistance and our help. For this to be successful, we not only need the children, but we need all of you, and we need you to walk with us. So we invite you, come walk with us.
And now that I have met you, I cannot forget you. And with all that I've been given, how could I neglect you? And now that I have met you, I cannot forget you. And with all that I've been given, how could I neglect you? And now that I have met you, I cannot forget you. And with all that I've been given, how could I neglect you?